The most important thing right now is to taste it. Skål. Hello everyone and welcome to another whiskey review. Today we have the last Laphroaig in this series. Maybe there will be others later, but right now this is the last Laphroaig. This one is the most expensive of the ones that I had, and also the one that I have the highest expectation of. It is the Laphroaig, I'm going to be careful, try and say this correctly, An Cuan Mor. I think that's the right way to pronounce it. I tried to look it up, and this is the closest that I can get to how I heard other people say it. It is Gaelic, so yeah, that's it. The Laphroaig An Cuan Mor cost, I found it to 900 Danish crowns on sale. That's around 90 English pounds, maybe 100 euros dollars. So quite expensive. This is for 70 centiliters. It is 40% alcohol. It is not chill filtered, and it is not artificially colored. So this is great. This is great. I have quite a lot written down here on my notepad about this particular bottle and the Laphroaig distillery. The Laphroaig distillery is one of the most iconic distilleries at all, and it has been opened. It was established at 1815, so for more than 200 years they have distilled whiskey. The An Cuan Mor means great ocean or big sea or something like that, and it is made only by the finest whiskey that comes out of Laphroaig. It is hand-picked and hand-selected by the distillery's, let me just see what it was, manager. Yeah. This particular whiskey is made to celebrate kind of the art that is Laphroaig and the whiskey from Laphroaig. And it is primarily aged in first filled ex-bourbon cask, and after that it has gently been transferred into new European oak casks. Yeah, so sounds really good, and they certainly do think a lot about this whiskey themselves, so it should be good. Normal price for this was 120 euros or dollars, and 110, something like that, pounds. So quite expensive bottle. Yeah, let's look into this beautiful thing. There's no sponsored content in this video, and as always, everything on this channel is just my opinion. Yeah. The color, first of all, is quite dark. When you think about it, it's not artificially colored, and it's darker than the other Laphroaigs that I've tasted in this series. Yeah. The leg on it is light to medium. Another clear indicator that it's not colored. Yeah. First off, peat smoke, ocean influence, I hope you know what I mean when I say ocean influence. It's just a feel of, a lot of the times there are seaweed at the ocean. There's old wood down there that has just taken in the nature, taken in the salt water, all of that. And that smell that comes in from the ocean, that's in here. Peat smoke is the dominant aroma. But they're also way back in the back. There's a little bit of sweetness, vanilla, honey, maybe even caramel from those first filled bourbon casks. Yeah, there's a little bit of sharpness to it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. So the most important thing right now is to taste it. Skål. Mm-hmm. So the palate has a little bit of sharpness on the cheek. Other than that, it's peat smoke and ocean influence. So again, what I just described, those flavors. The finish is so powerful, and there's flavor-wise, but there's also warmth and alcohol without any sharpness. You can just feel the alcohol. And it's peat smoke. There's a little bit of ocean influence, but then there's also sweetness from vanilla, honey. I'm definitely getting some kind of caramel thing. But there's also these more rich and darker flavors like nuts and dried fruits. And it's long. There's also spices. Spice, definitely. It's really good. I know it's some of the same flavors that I described in the other Laphroaigs. But as I said in the last video, 2 days ago, it's just it's the way that the flavors combine and complement each other that makes the real difference. And this one is very, very, very good. It is I'll take another sip before I rate it, definitely. Second time I notice it's the same as the first, just without the sharpness. So same flavors or same aromas, and at the same amount, and same. The peat smoke is dominant. Then there's ocean influence, and then there's those sweet things right in the back, vanilla and honey, and a little bit of caramel. See, that's a little bit funny, because the palate is the same as the first, but without the sharpness. Now I'm actually getting a little bit of sharpness on the finish, but the same flavors. So that's kind of interesting. Maybe it's because I don't, swirl it around in my mouth the same way every time. I'm trying to do it differently. Maybe that's why. But wow, it's good. It's really, really very good. This one is one of the best whiskeys I've ever tasted. Definitely. So it's, I don't know. Yeah, of course it is worth the extra money. It definitely is. But it's still expensive. You do get a lot for your money here. There's definitely value for money here. The last one, there was also value for your money. The lore, that was $200 Danish crowns cheaper, I think. So, but this one just has that little extra thing. Yeah. It's really good. This one breaks the scale, actually. This is a lot. It's very, very, very good. It is excellent whiskey. And again, if you're not used to whiskey, this one is definitely not for the beginner. And if you're not used to smoked whiskey, probably not start with this also. It's just too powerful, I think, for somebody not used to whiskey. And it's too smoky for somebody not used to whiskey. For somebody never tried smoked whiskey, it's too powerful. Definitely, there's too many things going on. There's too much complexity, and there's just, yeah, again, too much power. So start with something else. One of the others, maybe the 10-year-old I did earlier. That would probably be a good start if you are not used to smoked whiskey. You shouldn't start, in my opinion, with a smoked whiskey if you're not used to whiskey. Start with something else just to get a feel of what you're looking for and what whiskey really is. I think that would be best. But this one I'm going to be putting at a 10, but with kind of a pointing up, a big 10. So the Laphroaig An Cuan Mor is a big, huge 10 for me. So definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend it. It's really, really very, very good. So yeah, that's it for the video today. If you like this video, and I hope you do, please give it a thumbs up and feel free to share it with friends and family. Also, please leave a comment down below. I will respond to all of them. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe and maybe hit that bell button so you don't miss out when I post new videos. And the last thing but not least, check out my Instagram account. It's Dunkeren_. If you like what you see there, also give me a follow. That would really mean a lot to me. Next week, in fact Sunday, I will be moving forward with the Teeling Irish whiskey series. So 3 Teeling whiskeys the next week. Yeah, so hope you will look at them and like it and everything. So just have a good weekend, and I will see you on Sunday. Bye bye.